Hey guys, and this time this is a replay from player creator 31, and he's driving a T62 Russian medium tank, tier 10 Russian medium tank, and this is Live Oaks, north side of the map, and matchmaker. So yeah, let's see the matchmaker. Mostly tier 10 game, couple of tier 9s, 2 scouts and no RT. So he's going for the normal medium side of the map. I mean the part where medium tanks are meant to go. And yeah, watching the enemy team, the enemy had 3 tier 10 medium tanks. Yeah, only three medium tanks in total, and in his team 5-6 medium tanks. So it should be easy to get this side, but some of his medium tanks, I mean from his team, are either AFK or going for the city. So yeah, but he will have some support from this 263 here, and that jet T54 Jack Tiger even, so it may be okay. So let's see, 50B is also here, so the enemy T62 decided to go aggressive here, and that is kind of problem, because once you have that side like under the bridge and you're making pressure on the enemy, creating crossfire from this side over here, and from this side it's really risky to stay in this dip where he is right now, but it's still not really that risky because the only tank that crossed over there is Bulldog. So Bulldog is not really a big threat. So yeah, so far so good. That Patton is peeking just a bit with his turret, and it's not easy to hit. And T62 gun depression is not that great. The turret is amazing, so that's why it's good to play cooldown with T62. It's better than 140. I mean the turret armor is much better than 140s, but the gun depression is not as good as 140. So that's the reason he needs to go like way more up in order to shoot down, like for this button. And he received one shot for that, and you can see the enemy T62 is also having some problems putting his gun down, because as I mentioned, the T62 depression is not really that great. And the enemy Patton did something weird, like he decided to go up and then to go around, so he just received one shot in the back for no reason. And yeah, now it's starting to be a problem, because that Patton there creating crossfire is now a problem, and that's why creator here is going back, and he's running out of that dip, because that is really not the place you want to be once the enemy is creating crossfire. And he's going to try to defend this position from over here now, because yeah, the enemy team is winning here. They are playing really aggressively, so that's why his team and himself need to play a bit more defensive now. The Bulldog is not really a problem, because so far I don't think he banned anything, but yeah. And watching the map, like well, the city is kind of okay so far, nothing bad, but he missed a couple of shots here, like not really clear shots, but shots that are usually a penetration, like that bad jet, but the RNG wasn't really on his side and he missed. Same as here, like this pattern here. So yeah, so far he had only 2k damage, and okay, there we go. So yeah, 2k damage so far. Now he can play aggressive here, because they're mostly all one shots. Only T62 is on, let's see, yeah, maybe one shot if he high rolls, but no, he did a low roll, but he received one shot for it, and the friendly Patton killed that guy. The Badget and the Bulldog are now trying to run away, and this Patton that was going for those guys, yeah, he's going to die, because the Waffle was all the way in the back, not spotted until the Patton started chasing the Badget and the Bulldog. So the Bulldog and Badget are still alive, and if those guys don't die, there may be some problems. And they're also losing the city, like they're really losing the city. It's 7-3 right now. They need to kill that Bulldog and that Badget fast. So yeah, those guys are now dead, so he can play even more aggressively here without worrying about getting shot in the back from the Badget and the Bulldog. And again, he's having some troubles shooting this 704 because of the gun depression, but he got the right position and finished the guy just in time. Now let's see. Waffle is on 3-4 shots. Okay, if he had some HEs, it would be 3 shots, but no HEs, so more shots needed. Waffle wasn't even reloading. I was like 100% sure that Waffle was reloading, but yeah, Waffle is dead, so it's okay. And yeah, as I said, they lost the city and they need to go back to defend. Like, some tanks in his team are pinging on the enemy cap. You cannot cap this. There is no possible scenario where you can cap this right now, because the enemy had 2 tanks here on E2. They had 4, 5 tanks in the city that were ready to go all the way back to defend the base. I mean, not all the way, that's just like 4 squares away. So they are probably going back right now to defend the base, and that's why you cannot defend, you cannot cap this map from this side or from that side, doesn't matter. It's not really easy to cap. So better option was to go back and defend the base, but like Patton and Bulldogs decided to try to cap, and this Jack Panzer also decided to do something weird, which is potentially dangerous for Creator, but the Jack Panzer missed, and it should be easy kill. So yeah, the E75 VK and a couple of more guys are going back to defend the base, so these guys need to run away. They cannot fight VK E75. Those are Bulldogs. You can't fight them. Patton also, but yeah, you will see anyways. So yeah, even the STA is back. E4 is here on a C6 and he is like almost full HP, which is not really that great. The Creator here was only on 760 HP, so he's for most of the enemy tanks he's on 1 shot, like E100, FE, E4, and yeah. So the E100 was taking the same route as the Jack Panzer, and these guys, like the Jack Panzer and the T62, I think they are able to shoot that guy. I'm not really 100% sure. And the E100 was using the small gun, so okay, that makes him 2 shots for that guy. He's going back now. He's trying to go over the rails and to try to get safe from those guys. And yeah, the Bulldogs, both Bulldogs died. Of course, nothing unexpected. Like, they didn't try to back out, they just stayed there on K1 and died for no reason. So they are losing like 9-12, which is not really awesome. That's really bad. But he decided to go for DC4, 2 shots, 2 free shots, and now he can focus on the FE. The FE is still full HP, but yeah, that was a blind shot. But the FE is like no armor tank. If he had HE for that guy, he would probably be able to pen him easy as well. But okay, the FE shot, so the reload time of FE is about 24 seconds, I think. So this should be easy kill. He's got 8 APCR shells left, and after that 10 heat shells, which are going to come in handy when shooting E100 or E4 or E75, STA, VK, anything heavy. He's going for a track here, and yeah, this is like really bad, because E100 that is on 4 shots and E4 that is on 4 shots are both attacking him, and he's got nowhere to hide. Like, if they just cross over that rails, there's nobody to help him, he's alone. Okay, the E100 shot him once, E4 missed, he sets E4 on fire, he's going for E4, but still E100's reload time with small gun is about 10 seconds, I think. I have no idea how that guy had no time to reload and to shoot him again. But it's still not win. It's still not won. I mean, this fight against the E100, because that guy can also just go. That guy tried to snapshot at his turret, and now the Creator is going to use that dumb ideas of E100, and he can just flank him. He can just circle around him. He can just stay next to him and shoot his side without any problems, because the depression of E100 is not good enough to shoot T62's hull when he's standing right next to him, like when he's face hugging him. Yeah, that was nice. Like that 2 versus 1. He was like one shot for those guys, and they were both 4 shots each. He killed those 2, but the T62 on the other side died, and he's now left alone against 3 tier 9s. Only 7 shells left, so 7 heat shells. So it really doesn't look good. So far, bit over 10k damage. Yeah, he's one shot for most of those. I mean, not for most of those guys. He's one shot for all of them. 279 HP, and all those guys are going to ban him easily. Like, I mean, not the turret, but the hull, because all those guys are using the. I mean, those are heavy tanks. The penetration on those tanks is great. So yeah, now he can just wait, because like the only way he can win is maybe ammo wreck one guy, set on fire the other guy, and kill the third guy, like circling around or something like that. But yeah, this is going to be really hard. He needs 3 shells to kill this guy, and the ST1 is full HP, 5 shells left, so there's really no way that he can kill them. But yeah, like he knows, like he can't kill them. He's going for the damage at least. The E75 was on 2 shots, but he was only peeking a bit, and he decided to go for the safe damage, like, because he could try to shoot the hull down E75. Okay, now he's not hull down. He could try shooting the E75, but there's no point of risking bouncing or stuff like that. So yeah, he ran out of the ammo. He's got a bit over 12k damage, and like now he's just going to die. But he maybe, okay, yeah, he's going to die. But what he could have done, maybe, like, because the VK was probably also coming there, E75 there, ST1 there, maybe he could just try to run away. I mean, it's over now, it's a lost game, but maybe he just tried to run away back to the city, and or just all the way here, and to try to cap, just at least try to cap, because that ST1 was using a stock gun, so maybe he was even stock entirely. Maybe his engine was also stock. T75 was too far away, I think, to go back in the base in time. If the VK was also somewhere there, the VK would also probably be too slow to go back to base. Or, you know, he could at least try, but he decided not to waste time. And but anyways, 6 kills, over 12k damage. It's a lost game, but still it was an awesome game. Like that fight against E4 and E100, that was just awesome. Like those guys failed hard. Like they really failed hard. If he had more HP, like for example, if he didn't take that shot from Waffle when he was peeking to make a shot on Waffle, and Waffle shot him back, and also if he managed to pen those shots like on the start of the game when he was here, and he was shooting hull down Batchat and hull down Patton, and he missed those shots, he didn't bounce them because RNG kind of fucked him up there. And if RNG wasn't that bad, if he just hit those guys, and he would maybe even have enough shots to kill these 3 guys. I have no idea what's the HP of VK, but still, maybe somehow he would be able to pull this off if he had more HP. But yeah, it's a shame that it was a lost game, but his team was not really amazing. They sucked. So yeah, that was about all for this replay. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you in the next one.